Good morning. It is morning. It is currently 9 a.m. I am being productive. Damn, what is wrong with me? Anyway, I've just done a makeup video. Yes, this makeup look, because I honest to God cannot be bothered today with makeup. So I'm going to show you what I do when I can't be asked doing makeup, but I need to look alive. And I don't really like mascara looks at the moment. Okay, it's a little bit better. I'm happier now. This video is one that I've been saying that I was going to do for a while and just haven't, because other things, got in the way and I can't sit properly. It's annoying me. I'm pansexual. It's not what this video is about, but I'm just explaining why. I may not be able to sit on a chair. I also have ADHD. Potentially. It's not been diagnosed yet, but come on. Come on. Anyway, let's get into the video. So, self-publishing. You know that thing that I did? A little thing called a book. I self-published this book under the pseudonym L.j.pendragon. Here I am in all my glory, if you can see that. This is me there, graduating, and it is under the company Rawsley Publications. That is my family name, and I thought it would be a cool thing to name the publication company the publishers. We are now publishers. Because my dad created the cover, I obviously wrote it, and my family read it and helped me a little bit with editing. So it's a family project. And yeah, I self-published this in April. And I'm going to go over how I did that, what I used, and how easy or not easy was it. Honestly, it's fucking easy. It is. It's quite straightforward. So I did it through Kindle Direct Publishing. So Amazon's self-publishing software and system. And yes, I have a little bit of a bitter taste in my mouth for using Amazon, because they're Amazon, but also it's such a great service, software. There's a word that I can't think of, but resource. It's a great resource for authors. Honest to God, like anybody can publish a book. And yes, sometimes that may not be the best thing, because there is this like hierarchy in the author community, the writer community, and yeah, it's a bit but it's there in every fucking community, isn't it? But because anyone is able to self-publish a book, and it can be literally the shittest thing you've ever read, but you can, in a few days, maybe even in a day, you've got it out there, and you can get yourself a physical copy of it. So yeah, it swings and roundabouts, but then you read some of the absolute garbage that has been traditionally published, and you question those publishers' choices. So swings and roundabouts, right? I decided to self-publish solely because I wanted control over my creative work. I wanted control over the artwork, control over what I actually put into the book, because obviously if you're going through traditional publishing, they'll have an editor and they'll be like, you should like cut this, cut that, cut this, add that, and yeah, that's great because you have that resource there and it kind of help your writing progress. Or you get into an argument with them and you go, actually, I disagree with you, which could lead to your book not being published. So I did not want to do that. Also, I didn't want to have to go through the tiresome journey of, one, trying to find an agent, because now publishers will not usually take unsolicited manuscripts. They want you to have an agent. So firstly, I would have to find an agent who would take on my book. Then they would have to find a publisher who would take it on. And considering my book is very niche, it's not just niche, it's niche. So it's poetry, which is already niche, but also epic poetry, but also fantasy, but also Celtic mythology. These, like, how many epic poems have you read in the 21st century that have been written in the 21st century? You know, there's not many of them out there. And fantasy genre, speculative poetry is incredibly niche, so much so that my lecturers, creative writing and English lecturers, didn't even know it was a thing. So yeah, that is why I went through this route, and also I just wanted complete control over my creative work. People have asked me, like, will you go down the traditional publishing route with your next book, which is a poetry collection, just a regular poetry collection? And no, I don't think so. I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot because I've nearly finished the book, and I don't know. I like the thought of having my own name, using my own name, my family name, for the publications as a publishers. We're not a publishers, but you know what I mean. Having my own, just my own name on all my work. So I won't be using a pseudonym for my next book. It will be under Joanna Rawnsley, so my name, and or JL Rawnsley or something like that. And again, I want my family to help me with the art and everything, and going through a traditional publisher, they probably wouldn't be able to help with that. So again, swings and roundabouts. And for me, I don't want to go through traditional publishing, and that is why I did it. And how I did it, honestly, go on Google and search Kindle Direct Publishing, or just Kindle Self-Publishing, or Amazon Self-Publishing, and then you have to fill out forms. You've got to do like a tax form as well if you are in any country, but if you're like me and you're in the UK, you've got to do a tax form, because obviously Amazon is an American company, so you've got to do that. And then 414, oh my god, it's starting again. But I also saw 333 before I started filming my makeup video too, so still seeing those fucking angel numbers, and just saying. And what was I saying now? I got distracted by a fucking clock. I want to give up. I'm not wanting to give up. My brain just hurts this morning. It's been a tough morning. Anyway, yes, go on to Google, search Amazon Self-Publishing, Kindle Direct Publishing, whatever. Click on the link to it, and then start filling in the form. And once you've filled all that in, you can then start uploading your manuscript and doing all that stuff. And what they use for the manuscripts, they also have a software where you can just take your Word document, put it into their software that creates the book, like, format. So it'll put it in pages, and you can then edit it as much as you like. it's not a great software. It's great because it makes it so much easier to, you know, actually get it into the format that you need it in for the book. But you can't really personalize it that much unless you make every single page a picture and then you upload that picture into the software, you know, and some people will do this. Me, I'm fucking lazy. I can't be bothered doing that kind of thing. But it's great because it makes it so easy for you to actually format your book and create it. And then you also have a cover creator. So like I said, we created this cover and then we uploaded it because we had to do it all on like Photoshop and stuff. But if you aren't really experienced with photo editing, if you don't have anyone who is able to do that for you, there is a cover creator on the website too, which is amazing. So you can put your own images on there. You can just do like a quite nice design on it, and it does have quite a lot of different designs, and you can customize it and everything. So they give you everything you need to be able to create a book. You can also get them in hard copy as well if you wish to. Mine's just a paperback. I didn't really think of doing a hard copy because it's quite a short book. You know, poetry books aren't usually that long. And so I didn't really think a hard copy would be necessary. Maybe for the sequel to this book, I might do a hard copy because that's going to be a thicker book. So yeah, potentially. And what else? So yeah, so you do all that. You've got everything sorted. When you say publish, it then goes to a reviewer and they will review it, you know, obviously for plagiarism. They'll just make sure that it is allowed and there's nothing in it that's going to be not allowed in certain countries, etc. So then it goes to reviewer and then you get an email being like, your book is live. And it literally took a day for mine to go through that. It's short, mine is, so I'm gonna guess the longer the book, the longer it'll take for that to go through. But yeah, it took a day for them to review it and then it to be published. So, and then we have this, and it's an ebook and a paperback. It was just an ebook to start off with, but people were like, I want a physical copy, so we got a physical copy there, guys. And now I'm a fucking author, so there you go. Yeah, not easy. I mean, writing a book's not bloody easy, is it? It's not just this kind of book, you know, it's not just an actual novel or written book. People literally create like notebooks on KDP. They will create like journals and stuff. So for example, if I just had like, I got rid of like the writing and just had this here and it was a hard copy with just like nothing in it or just like lines, then people literally sell like journals and notebooks through this way as well. And what's great about it, you're not paying for the printing, you know. Amazon take commission and they give you a percentage, and you can actually put your own price on there. You can say how much percentage you want, etc. And so you can sell a book for £1 if you so wish to, or you can sell a book for £100. You know, it's completely up to you. £100 may not sell, but mine is $5.99, $6.99, something like that. you can set your own prices, which is also something I really appreciate too, just being able to have complete control over my own work. And I want to work for myself. I love the fact that I can have that. And even talking about it now, because I've been in a slump, literally being able to have complete freedom over my work is amazing, considering I've done 4 years of university where I didn't really get the freedom to, I mean, yeah, I wrote this, but I also still had to answer to people, and I'm a fucking stubborn little shit. So for me, it works, and hopefully this video has helped you and given you some insight into how you can get your work out there if you so wish to. And yeah, you can make any book you want. You can make a picture book, you can make notebooks, you can make a textbook, a workbook, you know, anything. It's not just prose and stories that people are selling through KDP. So that's it, guys. Any questions, drop them in the comments below. This is a bit of a longer video, I understand, but it's an important topic. And I have been asked to do this, so here you go. So yeah, comment anything you want to comment below. Any questions that you may have, comments, opinions. Like this video if you like it. It really does help the channel to get boosted. Subscribe if you haven't already. What do you want me to talk about now? Because I probably can find something to talk about, to be fair. And share this video with anyone who might find it useful. That's it, guys. Have a fantastic day, weekend. I don't know when I'm going to see you next, but love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next